All right. Hello, hello. I see a couple people are joining, so let's go ahead and give them a couple of minutes just to get everyone in the room. But Jamal, how's your morning been so far?
Morning's been pretty good. Commute was smooth, although I did see something crazy on the way in today. Yeah, we'll jump into that shortly.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. I'm assuming you're busy, back-to-back meetings.
Yeah, but we still made some time to hop on and educate people
Of
about this
course, of
partnership
course. And
opportunity.
hey, Q4 is busy for us here at Odoo,
It
so
is.
by all means, don't take your time with it. But I do see here we have a couple more people in, so let's go ahead and get everything started. Now, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're excited to have you here with us as we take a closer look at Odoo's exclusive partnership program in the Caribbean. But before we dive into all the details, Jamal, you just mentioned you saw something crazy this morning on your commute.
Julian, that's right. So on my way in, I saw a huge billboard, caught my attention saying inventory software that comes packing.
Yeah,
Odoo.
that's exactly right. Odoo is the only business software you'll ever need. And that basically sums up what we're going to be talking about today, how Odoo helps businesses in every industry manage all their operations from one easy to use integrated platform.
Well, that's right. And today we're going to dive into how you can be a part of that success through Odoo's exclusive partner program here in the Caribbean. But before we jump into the details, we want to take a quick moment to introduce ourselves, starting with Julian.
Thank you for that, Jamal. My name is Julian Guerrero. I am a partner account executive here at Odoo with the North American team based out of our San Francisco office. I've been here for just under 2 years now, and I've had the pleasure to actually help businesses and partners alike understand what makes Odoo's ecosystem really so unique. I'm really excited to be here just to discuss some key elements that make our partnership program in the Caribbean such a powerful opportunity. Jamal?
All right. Well, my name is Jamal Laguide. I'm a partner account executive on the North American team as well. I've been with Odoo for just under a year. My role focuses on directly working with implementers and consultants, helping them not only understand the partnership opportunity, but also learn how to demo Odoo effectively and propose it to their very first clients. Now, it's been great to see exactly how quickly partners in this region are growing and adapting with Odoo.
Yeah, that's true. And that's essentially what we're going to be getting into. That growth is what we're here to highlight.
All right, speaking of growth, let's start looking at the numbers. How is Odoo standing out?
Perfect. All right, now here on the screen, as you can see, we have a map demonstrated about Odoo's global reach. We are a global brand. We have 19 offices worldwide. We're literally on every continent except Antarctica. We're working on that one. But in all seriousness, we've grown to a team of over 6,000 employees serving an awesome community that includes over 9,900 official partners globally. Now, Jamal, keep track of that. 10,000. We're throwing a party.
We definitely are.
We are actually over more than 15 million happy users and over 155,000 paid customers who trust Odoo to run their businesses every day.
Yeah. And also to give you an idea of how fast that growth is occurring, we just started in our new San Francisco office for only about a year, and we're already planning another expansion.
Right? The data clearly shows Odoo is growing quickly, but that might leave you wondering, what does the public think of Odoo? Or as we like to say, what does the group chat say about Odoo?
Let's open the group chat, take a look at that. Now, good question, Julian. What is the ERP industry's opinion? What's the internet jury's take on Odoo? Well, over the past year, Odoo has definitely been making some headlines across the globe. For example, Forbes Advisor recently highlighted Odoo as an excellent solution, not only for small and medium-sized businesses, but also for larger enterprises looking for scalability and flexibility. We also have CNBC recognize Odoo following a major investment by Sequoia Capital, one of the world's most respected venture firms. Shortly after, Capital G is a Google's growth fund, announced that around 500 million euro investment to support Odoo's continued expansion. And if that wasn't enough, we've also entered into a strategic partnership with KPMG and Deloitte, two of the largest and most trusted consulting firms in the world. Wouldn't you like to have KPMG and Deloitte endorsing the same portfolio of solutions you represent? That naturally leads us to the next question. What's the scope of Odoo's business?
Great question, Jamal. Odoo really isn't just for companies selling physical products. Our platform supports clients offering services, products, and a little bit of both. And the beauty of it, it scales effortlessly from these small operations, these mom and pop shops with less than 5 employees, to these big enterprises like Jamal had just highlighted, these Fortune 500 companies that have thousands of users worldwide. Now, on the screen, you can see just a few of the categories of modules Odoo offers. Let's go ahead and go around. We have the website apps here. So these are going to be some examples of e-commerce, blog, forum, essentially these modules that are going to help you build and manage your online presence. Next, we'll cover operations apps, which cover inventory, field service, project management, essentially the logistics apps. From there, we have some finance apps, which includes accounting, expenses, and sign. Next, sales apps. Now, these are going to be some of the most popular modules you're going to find in most Odoo databases. And as an Odooer myself, Jamal, I can confidently say this. Our CRM is the best out there. Then we do have some marketing apps to help you manage your campaigns, email, social media, obviously help you extend your reach to any potential clients. And lastly, we have our own customization tool called Odoo Studio, which helps you customize your database exactly how you need it right within Odoo. Now, show me another ERP out there with a more expansive and flexible scope. But that being said, we have such robust capabilities out of the box. You might be wondering, why would a developer want to spin up an Odoo instance? Jamal?
Let's take a look under the hood of Odoo, essentially the technologies. Now, we're looking at its core. Odoo is built on PostgreSQL, a reliable and powerful database combined with Python, JavaScript, and a bit of CSS, all modern, well-known programming languages. This combination gives Odoo its flexibility, robustness, and scalability. But here's where it gets interesting. For our partners, Odoo is highly flexible and open source, which means you and your clients have the freedom to customize and extend the platform exactly how you need it. Our partners can add new features, connect Odoo to other software, and even develop entirely new modules for the Odoo ecosystem. And speaking of modules, the Odoo App Store has over 50,000 modules developed by third-party developers and partners, ready to enhance Odoo for virtually any business need. Okay, think about it. What other ERP system gives its partners full access to the code? We're essentially giving you the key to the city, the tools to build exactly what your clients need. Thinking deeper, we're creating a longer lasting relationship with the software and your solutions. So we've seen how the back end works, but what about usability? Let's dive into what verticals, industries, or sectors Odoo excels in and where Odoo can be used.
Perfect. Like Jamal said, let's talk about who's using Odoo and the types of businesses we support. Now, our customers operate across complex sectors like aerospace, fuel cells, and even healthcare, as well as everyday industries like home and garden. Now, with the help of our partners, you can also help your clients maintain compliance with standards such as PCI DSS for credit card security, GDPR for data protection, and even customizable GRC management. But in simpler terms, Odoo is already touching your daily life with some of these examples here on the screen. In your pocket with Samsung and MasterCard, make you do some payments there. On the road with Hyundai and Volkswagen. Or stop by for a delicious snack, Danone yogurt. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Or play some soccer or tennis with a very popular brand, Mizuno Sportswear. Your next client could be right here in this room. Now, obviously, again, this demonstrates Odoo does have an impressive and diverse portfolio, which again provides a competitive advantage for our partners. Currently, Odoo has over 1,800 paid customers and is growing 60% year over year. You're not going to find another ERP solution out there like Odoo, especially when we're adding more than 20 new customers per month. So we can clearly see that global adoption is strong.
Yeah.
But what does this growth look like in specific regions of the Caribbean?
Beautiful question. Let's take at this amazing map. I love to visit this place pretty often.
Right.
But now, here we are expanding quickly across the Caribbean. Over 1,800 active subscriptions and around 16,000 users across the Caribbean region. Out of that total, we've got 18% of our customers are located in Trinidad and Tobago, 17% are in Curacao, 12% are in Guadeloupe, 10% in Martinique. Now, as we continue to grow in major markets across the Caribbean, other regions will take notice. So it's a great time to help us expand into these new territories. What I want to know is who's ready to tap into these high demand markets before everyone else realizes how profitable they are. While our audience considers this opportunity, let's go to Julian for a recap of what we've gone over so far.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Jamal. And again, don't take too much time thinking about this opportunity. But again, we've covered a good amount of information so far. So just a recap of what we've gone over. Let's talk about Odoo's key strengths as a software solution. So first things first, Odoo is a unified platform. Odoo comes with 70 plus modules out of the box, all built on the same platform. That means no APIs, no connectors to update individually, making implementation timelines more convenient for your clients.
Right.
You can choose to implement full scale or just one app at a time, again, demonstrating the adaptability of Odoo, depending on what your client needs. Next, we can look at flexibility. Odoo is open source. Again, you're going to hear me say that a couple of times, which gives you endless possibilities when it comes to customizations, integrations. Like Jamal had previously mentioned, we have thousands of pre-built solutions in Odoo's App Store, which again leads to shorter build to launch times, which means more projects per year, higher annual revenue, and most importantly, faster growth for you as a partner. Next, we have Odoo's cost effectiveness. We have a very transparent license cost structure, affordable renewals, and the ability to leverage the Odoo ecosystem for synergy. Again, there's not going to be any surprises there when it comes to the price of Odoo. Now, overall, Odoo offers the largest ERP scope at the lowest price per license. This creates a competitive total cost of ownership for your clients. And lastly, company longevity. Odoo has had yearly version updates for over 10 years, and all modules are built here natively from the ground up. We've never acquired any kind of third-party solutions and slapped our name on them. This stability means we have loyal employees, customers, and partners, and essentially Odoo is a platform you can confidently build your business around. So, that being said, after that recap, you may be wondering, if I want to become a partner, what are the requirements? And more importantly, is there a financial benefit for me?
Of course, Julian, of course. Okay, so what's required of a partner and more importantly, the ROI you can expect? Odoo partnerships do have some requirements, but they're structured to help you grow step by step. You start at the ready partner level. To maintain this level, you need 10 new users each year and at least one certified staff member. Ready partners receive 10% commissions on user license fees. Once you bring in more clients and you reach 75 new users, you begin to qualify for the silver partner status. At this level, you need 3 certified staff members, and silver partners receive 15% commissions on user license fees. Keep in mind, users don't correlate to clients. Maybe one client may have multiple users and so on. Now, obviously, as you grow within the projects that you're handling, we're saying maybe your team will possibly grow as well. That's why we're saying silver partner status will require more certifications. Finally, if you reach 300 new users per year, you can achieve gold partner status. Gold partners must have 6 certified staff members and receive 20% commissions on user license fees. All official partners also receive 50% commissions on the cost of Odoo.sh, our hosting platform. Now, this adds additional recurring revenue for clients hosted there. And as we mentioned earlier, Odoo partners can generate additional revenue by creating custom modules to sell on the Odoo third-party app store. Speaking of commission and revenue, let's take a closer look at a typical Odoo project to break down the potential return for our ready partners. Okay, so average deal size. We're talking about 20 users, maybe 15. Let's take a look at this table. Commissions on user license costs and hosting remain the same, but what changes is the rate on implementation services. Project complexity will vary depending on the required services, number of apps, amount of data being migrated from another system, development needs, and so on. You might charge around $10,000 for a lower complexity project. Medium complexity, you would see something around $30,000 for your services. Highly complex projects will probably receive maybe $50,000. Now, let's say you're curious. What's the benefit of a program across the partner ecosystem?
Of course. And again, that's going to be money. Let's talk about the commission distribution. Now, just this last year, we successfully distributed over $3.7 million just in commission to our partners. Now, again, you may be thinking, How does that break down per partner? Now, the average commission payout was $12,000 per partner. Now, just to remind you guys, like Jamal had just covered, the main opportunity that we're providing for our partners is the opportunity for them to charge their implementation service. Now, this can be configuration, analysis, development, training, support, hosting. Please stop me, Jamal. I could keep
No,
going.
no.
But by all means, we do have a very stable commission structure here. So as soon as you actually land a new client, we assign a dedicated customer success manager. So essentially, they're going to be able to help you with client renewals and upsells.
All right, so let's dig right into that. What is this partner manager support that we have? So soon after your partnership, you'll be assigned an Odoo partner manager who's here to support you with trainings and demos. We stand out from other software because we are not afraid to demonstrate the power of our software, responding to questions during the pre-sales process, building marketing initiatives and sales strategies, essentially just strategic support. We also work to assign new leads and opportunities to you and to help you increase your win rates. You can bring us into conversations with potential new clients to help respond to questions, give advice on what's available out of the box, and show that you have the strength of the software editor at your back. Now, this brings up a good question. How do Odoo and partners work together to support end clients?
Great question, Jamal. My goodness, you're on fire today. So essentially, the partner manager, like Jamal mentioned, is the partner's point of contact, the business coach, even essentially the consultant's consultant. So we have the mutual goal of bringing Odoo to market to clients. And again, what's going to be coordinated by the partner manager is Odoo leveraging partner talent and partners leveraging Odoo resources to support end clients and bring Odoo to market. So let's go ahead and start with the Odoo side of things. Now, when it comes to licensing, Odoo gives each license access to all of our 70 plus modules out of the box. There's no per app fees like many other ERPs out there. We offer 1 to 5 year contracts, so we like to call them multi-year proposals. This helps maximize client savings with these proposals and again, lock in that pricing. Plus, our partners have a significant ROI up front. Next, we'll talk about hosting. So we do provide 3 hosting options. We offer Odoo Online, Odoo.sh, and on-premise. Again, this is a great way to essentially customize a database for any kind of specific compliance, like I had mentioned GDPR, PCI DSS, and ISO. Now, Odoo does provide general support. We provide level 1 support. You can go ahead and go to our page, odoo.com/help, to submit a support ticket as well. This is going to be things such as bug fixes or database access. Now, again, this is just a few reasons why Odoo's current growth is like a train passing the station at high speed, Jamal. Now, partners that come on board now can expect their go-to-market speed to parallel that of Odoo. Now, where the partners come into play, they're able to leverage Odoo. Same thing, Odoo leverages them. So first things first is going to be the discovery. The partners are actually going to be able to identify the requirements and needs of their clients. Again, great way to understand their objectives, their day-to-day operations, their business workflows, and review any kind of risks that may be involved with the implementation. Now, our partners are going to be the dedicated consultants for their clients. They can provide their technical expertise with code reviews, offer any kind of API integration and modification source code support, and any assistance with UAT prior to going live. Next, training. I cannot emphasize this more. Training is going to be crucial for our partners here. Now, again, Odoo provides some training. Also, a lot of our partners provide training. So essentially, Odoo provides material training per module online. Again, every module is going to be available for you guys. We also offer some specific trainings here at the office, some academies, and some remote technical trainings. Now, specific support. We want to help our partners succeed. So we do provide dedicated 24/7 partner support, that level 2 and 3 support. Also some maintenance when it comes to the lines of code per custom module. And again, on-site support for any upgrade versions is something that our partners can provide. So this is just big picture of how Odoo and partners show up for their clients. But what happens when we approach the public, like at conventions, roadshows, and expos?
Love that you asked that. Okay, so essentially Odoo on the road. Now, traditionally, we hold business shows in different cities across the country, as well as our annual Odoo Experience and Odoo Connect. And over the past couple of years, we've attended trade shows in various industries like retail, manufacturing, energy, so on. Our partners are able to sponsor these events and join us out on the road to spread the word about the software and the services available. Now, if you're sitting on the edge of your seat wondering what would be the next steps to becoming an Odoo partner, listen, it's got to be excited. We're going to go over that. Let's figure out those next steps.
Perfect. And good point there, Jamal. I'm assuming that's all of you, right? But what's the process to start an Odoo partnership? So it all starts with membership activation. Next is going to be scheduling and registration of trainings and workshops. Like I mentioned, very important. Followed by assignment to your dedicated partner manager, one of your biggest benefits here. After that, you are going to be receiving some visibility on odoo.com. This will include your partner logo, description, background, expertise, also some references from Odoo implementations. After that, you are definitely going to be generating some sales strategies with your partner manager. They want to see you succeed. And following that would be certification. We recommend, again, within the first 6 months to be certified because clients that want Odoo want to be dealing with a certified expert.
Definitely.
Pretty straightforward there. Now, some simultaneous aspects of it as well is going to be marketing. So again, we are going to be wanting you to network in your current spheres of influence. This can be, your socials, your online campaigns. At the same time, when you are initially getting onboarded, those trainings, I've said it 3 times now, I will say it probably again. We offer trainings for Odoo functionality, implementation methodology, technical trainings for those a little bit more advanced, also those master classes.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of training, how can a partner help launch their implementation team as soon as possible?
Let's jump into that. Okay, so how will my team get trained? I know that's a big question for you. Well, we provide a number of e-learning courses that can help you learn all the functional aspects of our software. These free e-learning courses are focused on different applications and understanding how they work. Official partners have access to the partner knowledge base. This essentially helps you learn how to demo, gives you marketing advice, and access to materials exclusive for partners. In addition to those free resources, we offer a project leader onboarding course. This is one of the most important ones. Now, this is why. It's a workshop that's dedicated to teaching you how to implement from start to finish. It'll also prepare you to take the certification exam so that your team can quickly get certified in our software. And of course, we offer the technical training course. This is to learn more about the framework, making developments with our coding language, and so on. There's also the master classes and the Odoo Academy to learn specifically about one application and all of its features. We have partner support packs available to help you implement your first project along with a dedicated Odoo consultant. The goal of our training program is to help you learn quickly, get certified, get ready to implement projects with your clients. Now, if this seems like an extensive curriculum, don't worry. It's fully supported and you can take action right now.
Yeah, simply put, Odoo is going to be used by everyone. Isn't that right, Jamal? Now, this is an opportunity like no other. Odoo's current market share is less than 1%, so it's still very early days. So if you can see how becoming an Odoo partner is crucial to remaining competitive among other implementers or software solutions alike, then find us on our media channels. We have Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and register for any upcoming roadshows in your local area.
Well, once again, thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about the Odoo Partnership Program, feel free to reach out. Odoo.com is one click away. So check us out.